Hello, welcome back. We are going to go ahead and get into a collective reading. This is going to be an open reading, open message. So let's see what Spirit has for you guys. What is it that my collective needs to know at this time? Okay. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of shifts, a lot of transitions. I'm seeing the Ten of Swords. Let me turn this off really quick. There's been a lot of transitions going on, a lot of endings, a lot of, releasing what no longer serves us. Okay. So let's see what Spirit has for you guys. Spirit, dear Lord. What is it? Not this time. Yeah, you're being called to move away, move beyond what no longer serves you, what is no longer serving your highest purpose, okay? Maybe it served you for a certain amount of time, but it's no longer in alignment with you, or you're no longer in alignment with it, okay? Person, place, or thing, situation, or way of being, take what resonates. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, so there is going to be some sort of like new beginning when it comes to your career or your finances. I don't know if you guys have been looking for like a new job or like multiple streams of income, or just trying to figure out how you can make more money in general. I feel like you're intuitively being guided into something new, into new revenues, into new avenues. Can I say that? I don't know. You're being guided into this new energy. You're being guided into this new path. Some of you guys are going to be either changing your career altogether, or you are currently in the midst of changing your career, or like going to school. For a lot of you, going to school so that you can gain more knowledge to have to work towards your career. Okay, I'm also seeing the Devil here. So let me see, clarify this energy, Lord. I feel like you intuitively know that you're being guided into this new path or paths, because whatever path you were on is coming out as a Devil card. So toxic work environment, toxic school environment, toxic friend group, toxic like self-infliction, having toxicity within yourself. Okay, you're being guided to release all of those behaviors, thoughts, actions, whatever it is that may be like, what is the word? Whatever it is that may be like tainting your current path that you're on. Some of you know for sure it is not self-inflicted. What could be considered self-inflicted would be you defending yourself, or you not knowing when to not speak up and when to speak up. I feel like there's certain places and certain times. Hold on, let me confirm that this is even correct what I'm saying, because as I'm saying it, I'm feeling a resistance. So I feel like there's other people who, okay, hold on, before I continue the sentence, please, dear Lord, is this correct? Okay, is the second thing I was about to say correct? Okay, it's a little bit of both. I feel like there's definitely like a certain place or time when you should say things and when you shouldn't, or to know when to move. Not to be manipulative, however, in these situations, it's like these people or this group is being manipulative. So you almost have to like move and shift the way they're moving and shifting, because otherwise it could actually be bad for you, and it could actually hurt you instead of help you. I'm also getting that some of these people want you to believe or want you to think or want you to feel as if it is all self-inflicted, when in fact they are actually emotionally manipulating you, or just manipulating the situations in general to make you feel or seem like you are the one in the wrong. Which is why you might feel this sense of defending yourself or speaking up for yourself or for others. However, this doesn't always work in your favor because of the emotional and regular manipulation that takes place behind this whole event or scenario. So it's hard because it's like it's your word against theirs. And so in order to protect your peace, you have to kind of know like when to speak up and when to just kind of like choose your battle and just kind of shift away and have that game plan of shifting away from this, so that you're not constantly in this situation where you feel like you need to speak up for yourself or for others regardless. See, and I personally, maybe this is just me being a human, but I believe we should speak up for ourselves and for others every single time. Is this possible? I feel like there's a way to do that. It is possible. It is possible. But for some of you, if you're not in the position to do that, and if you know that you're going to be getting reprimanded as you speak up and as time goes, then if it's not, like, you got to move and do what's best for you in that moment. So is this correct? I feel like I'm giving the wrong advice, and I do not like that. Holy Spirit, is this correct? No, it's not correct. Okay, see, it doesn't feel right. That's what these people want you to believe. Okay. You see, that is the emotional manipulation, and it actually comes through as a spiritual form too. It's a spiritual manipulation because they want you to, and they're so good at manipulating too, so they want you to believe and think that you cannot stand up for yourself or others, and you have to pick your battles, and you have to choose when you can stand up for yourself and when you can stand up for others, and when you just should be quiet. And that's not right. That's not right. We are here to break those cycles, okay? Oof. Thank you, dear Lord. Thank you. Yeah, we're here to break those cycles, and that way of thinking is toxic, okay? It does not serve us. It does not serve others. It does not serve the collective. We are here to break those toxic, abusive cycles and patterns. Speak up always, every single time, respectfully, professionally. That's where there's a right way to do it. Respectfully and professionally, okay? Gosh, I feel like these people try to get you out of your energy, and they try to get you out of your like way of being, they try to get you out of character, so that way they can point their finger and say, oh look, that's the bad guy, oh look, they're acting out, oh look, they're rude, oh look. So that's where Spirit is like, there's a time and a place when you can be professional or when you can be respectful, you know. But I do feel like there is a time and place. Like, don't pop off in the workspace if you know that you need to come the next day. Like, respectfully say and state your piece, but maybe don't pop off. You get me? But if you know that it's your last day or whatever, and you need to say some shit, and not to say disrespectfully pop off, no, but respectfully stand your ground, stand firm in your boundaries, and let it be known the way it needs to be known. This way you're actually speaking your truth, and it's your last day, so you could pop off a little bit if you want, respectfully, okay? I'm hearing, make a peaceful exit. Not that we need to be careful with the bridges that we burn. Respectfully burn any fucking bridge that directly affects your mental health and your physical health in a negative way, okay? We don't ever want to even cross that bridge again. You get me? So the Three of Swords is coming out. This is heartbreaking situations that's been happening. So many transitions, even endings of relationships, okay? It's like these relationships were keeping us stagnant. They were holding us back. They were not allowing us to reach our highest and fullest potential. So you were being asked and guided to release this, okay? even though it's hurtful, but you're being called to move away from this, to walk away from the situation, people, places, and things. Okay, it's not serving you. Yes, it's painful, but at the end of the day, because it's so painful, and it was painful while you were enduring it, that's exactly why you need to move away from it, okay? You see how that manipulation came through? That was insane. I'm still like shooketh. Okay, so we do have the 10 of Cups. So just expect and just know this is what to be expected. Know that you are going to be coming into something so much better. If you left the work environment, you're going to get a job that's 10 times better. If you left a relationship, you are going to be shifting into a new energy where a new love that's also going to be 10 times better is going to come into your life and bring you that peace and that love that you are wanting and desiring, and that you know you deserve as well, okay? We have new opportunities, new blessings. You are being guided, highly blessed, highly favored, okay? When that emotional manipulation comes through, even spiritually, when you feel that resistance, because I know Spirit allowed that to happen so that you could see me have those realizations of, wait, this doesn't feel right. As I'm saying it, as I'm speaking it out loud, this isn't even something that I teach. This isn't even something that I believe in myself. So why is it coming out of my mouth? You see, why is it? And I'm like, no, pause. Let's double check, okay? Because that didn't feel right. So allow yourself to be honest with yourself as you're talking, as you're speaking, as you're explaining. If something doesn't feel right when it's coming out of your mouth, take a second to really look within and be like, actually, no, this doesn't resonate with me. This doesn't feel right. This whole thing doesn't feel good. And then double check. Either if you don't read or whatever it is, maybe reach out to a reader and get a reading or something like this. It could be one question. Also, you guys, if you do have one question and you would like me to answer the question for you, I do charge $3.33 for a single question, okay? Feel free to reach out whenever you need. But yeah, sometimes and also if you're not in a position to do that, then I always suggest going into prayer and sitting with it and asking God, is this correct? And if you don't get an immediate yes and it's just silence, and if you don't get an immediate no and it's just silence, the silence is a no, okay? So I don't know who needed to hear that, but I love you guys so much. I hope this was helpful. New things are on the way, okay? New things are on the way. Trust in the shifts. Lean into it. And I love you. I'm praying for you. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.